Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight, and welcome back to Starbound Frackin Universe. So, before we go and wrap up the whole quest we've been on for the last few episodes, it was brought to my attention that I had missed a couple of things, like this sickness codex, which I don't think I got last time, unless I am greatly mistaken, but I got it after killing the cultist dude who showed up in here, so let's have a read. Apparently the specimen is infectious. I have come down with a strange sickness I cannot detect in my cells. It's changing me somehow, and I don't think I like it. I won't tell the others, though. The last thing we need is a panic with everything else already going on. I'm sure it'll be fine. Really? Really? That's what you're going with? Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. Sure, I'm sick and dying, but it's not like anything could possibly go wrong. That's science for you, my friends. Anyway, I think that's the only thing I was missing here. There was also a chamber that we missed back in the old temple, so I'm going to go back over to that, and I will see you guys momentarily. Alrighty then, so, this door right here, it actually opens once you do the whole thing down there of the lava and the, elder fluid gas. And I should probably be careful not to die, because that hurts quite a lot. And I'm told that the secret to these guys is to basically just keep shooting them, and eventually their shield will go down. So, I'm not entirely sure if that's actually how it works, or if it's more of a... case that the shield just lasts for so long before going back up. Oh god. Nope, nope, nope. Please don't do that. I would appreciate it if you were, a bit of a friend, Mr. Cthulhu Monster. But then again, maybe it is just a case of shooting them enough. Also, yeah, I had a bit of an issue with my recording, which is why this episode is perhaps a bit different from how it may have been, in the sense that, what is this? I don't even want to contemplate what this did to him. Neither do I, frankly. What the heck is this thing? The purpose of this machine is unclear. There's something in it. I have a bad feeling about this, but I am obviously going to explore, but... Oh, wait! That's a little brain in a jar! That's from the, is it the Miko or the Yif? Miko? I think it's the Miko who do the whole brain jar thingamabob. Anyway, but, key thing is, I finished off the mission, and I had originally, recorded all these in one big session. But, for whatever reason, the last episode, the recording stopped. So I kind of have to redo all this anyway. So I figured, instead of doing it in a separate video, I would just, kind of show all the stuff I missed earlier off now. And, see what is in store. Alright, so I've got to take off my... Oh my. Now this is intriguing. What am I supposed to do here? Interesting. Ooh, the king in yellow. That's pretty nifty. Got some more cool stuff going on here, and some more artwork. Lovely. Lord Nyarlathotep. Do I have to shoot something in here? Like... This is an interesting conundrum I find myself in. I mean, if I can't really place a torch, but let's see. If I scan things... Alright. Oh, right, I kind of need this for oxygen purposes, because there's apparently oxygen in here. Now, how do I get through this? And there's got to be a way down here, right? I mean, otherwise, what's the point? Okay, so I can't for the life of me figure out how to get through this thing. And I even turned admin mode on for a moment so I could turn off tile protection so I could look at the wiring. And... still doesn't, the only openable mechanic little bit is right here. And, like, there's a switch, but I don't see what it does, and I can't figure out how I'm supposed to get through here. So there's probably a way, but I can't figure it out, so I'm going to just leave now, and I guess we'll figure that out another time, because there's got to be some kind of big secret down there, and hopefully we can find it. But for now, I'll see you guys at the boss battle. Alrighty then, so here's where we left off last time. So oh god, jumped into the shadow gas. Probably not the most ideal thing to do, but we're fine. We've got another one of these little goobity goobers right here. The rune wannabes. Something Lagash, something Shogoff, yeah, Frex, something, yeah. Also, are we in blood? Hello. Who could have built this? That's a good question. That is a hell of a smile. Let me tell you. Also, why am I fighting these things up close? Haven't I learned by now that you don't fight giant fish people up close? You kill them with fire from a distance. Beautiful. That is how you kill things properly. Alright, there we go. You just, you shoot it from 10,000 miles away. I can stab these little guys, because they're not a big deal. It's the big old papa creatures that we gotta worry about. And if I didn't know any better, I would say this. Well, actually, I do know better. That's besides the point. There is a boss fight inbound, isn't there? Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Let's blow up Mr. Cthulhu here. Ah! Oh god, don't do that. Not like this. Not like this. This is not how I go down. My story does not end here today, but yours does. Like that. Ye darn dirty scrub. Ah! What was that? Also, something about corrupted armor. Cultist robes. Alright, so we've got the full cultist set, if I had to guess. Corrupted armor. We already know how to make that, apparently, though. Nifty. Alright, let's carry on. We have killimajigging to do. Alright, so we've got all the worshippers up here. But where? Oh, hello. What are you? What manner of being is this? That's a good question. We saw a picture sort of like this. Now, I can't really tell off the top of my head what our good friend here is, but he can't be anything good. And generally speaking, we don't want anything bad either, so the Shoggoth Formless Horror. You know what, it also something that I kind of forgot to mention is that, oh my, there is a certain Dark Soulsiness to this whole mission and this mod, in addition to, or I guess really more of a Bloodborne-y thing, isn't it? Since Bloodborne was very Lovecraftian in its, Alright, let's try this one again. I mean, it's kind of silly how the best way to kill him seems to be to keep him just ever so slightly off screen. And another key thing is, do not completely drain your energy. Yes. Just, okay, and I completely drained my energy. Like an idiot. I figured I'd be able to get off one more shot before completely losing. Oh god. Okay. Just wait for your energy to regenerate. Shoot old Shog. Oh god. It's just like the Nox fight all over again. Where if get too far off camera, it regenerates and you have to start the whole dang gum thing all over again. Let's work on regenerating our health for a moment here while we have the chance. Oh, yeah. Oh, he can jump! Ow. Nope, 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 nope. My slimy. Oh, and all my defense is gone. Okay, just stay back. That laser beam... pretty dangerous. We got some Shoggoth flesh, though. That's always delicious. I mean, who doesn't like Shoggoth flesh? Especially in the wee early morning hours. I'm not going down to this guy. I will not die like this. My death shall be when I am old and gray, when I'm older than you, Mr. Formless Horror. There you go. That's what I like to see. Let's zoom back in now. We have murderized it. We are free and clear. The tentacular artwork. The sea thing, huh? Delightful, delightful. What is this? The Elder Shield, which I already know how to craft, apparently. What is this? Bioluminescent spores, you say? Well, why can't I pick you up? Oh, because I've got way too much going on over here, do I? Well, I guess I'll get rid of the venom sample, so we can always get more venom samples. Apologies for the dreadful creepiness, sir. My functions appear to have returned to normal with the demise of that horrible thing. You should experiment with those fleshy bits. Scans are detecting astounding biological signatures. Yes, because nothing could possibly go wrong messing with things that mankind was not meant to know. Let's go home. And by home, I mean let's quickly summarize things, I guess, because I feel at this point we've basically, like, this is, you know, the quote-unquote end as far as like Frackin Universe's own narrative is concerned. I do hope maybe someday in future updates we get more missions and stuff like that to just kind of build on, do more story stuff like that, because that was a really, really fun place to go through. It had all the nice little touches, good music, nice visual aesthetics, lots of little lore to read. I mean, I imagine that was a lot of work to build, because I have to imagine that the mission modding type stuff is relatively, not necessarily difficult, but time-consuming, and, you know, requires a lot of effort to be put into it. So, yeah, you never know, but it would be nice to see more quests like that if possible. You know, someday. Sort of a future thing to look at, maybe. Because, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what else, or what direction, I guess, Frackin Universe, like, might intend to go from here. I suppose that'll also depend on what direction, Starbound goes in. But anyway, let's just sum things up. Basically, that was a really awesome mission, as I have said several times now. I really love that whole Lovecraftian vibe it gave off. It also paid a bit of homage to stuff like John Carpenter's The Thing, the aforementioned Lovecraftian vibe coming from, of course, the At the Mountains of Madness. And just, yeah, and like I said during the mission itself, I love that little detail, like just the little things that sort of help with the world building, like that little pop-top colony that you see at the very beginning, just minding its own business, and then you see, after you've gone through that hellscape that was the remains of the research lab, the corrupted pop-tops, which, that's a little detail that didn't need to exist, but it was there, and it's little touches like that that let you know that the creator, you know, they care. They care about the player's immersion. Just nice little details like that. But anyway, as I get a little bit distracted here, I guess I'd also like to just kind of sum up some of my thoughts on Frackin Universe so far. I mean, I've liked it from the start. Particularly the exploration and discovery and all the new kind of just traveling and seeing more stuff in the universe kind of aspect. When we first started playing, I was kind of critical of the crafting, like just how complex with all the, like, the 10 million new crafting ingredients and items to make, but it's one of those things where when you're just kind of casually exploring and picking up stuff as you go along, it grows on you. So if you have ever looked at Frackin Universe and thought to yourself, you know, I like the idea, but it seems too complicated, too complex, there's too much going on, I'd say, you know, dive on in anyway, give it a try, because, I mean, you can't ignore 90% of all of the sort of science-y lab building stuff, and the quests will kind of just lead you in the direction to get to the mission, if that's all you're interested in playing, as far as that aspect of the mod goes. And I definitely say give this mod a try, just for all the new types of worlds and the new kind of dungeons and some of the old dungeons from back in the early access period of the game that Frackin Universe adds back in. Just, it really gives that sense of exploration and discovery that after playing vanilla Starbound for a while starts to kind of go away and die off a bit. So for that alone, I would recommend this mod. And there is, of course, even though this feels like this is the end kind of speech here, there is still so much more that we have to go explore and see in this mod. So first of all, of course, we're going to want to do a bit more lab building, though I did kind of hint that ethereal sea before we actually started this mission, so we're going to want to do that, and all the other things are here. But I think before I ramble on too long, let's wrap this video up. So for now, basically, summing up the points, awesome mission, awesome mod, love the sense of wonder and exploration at discovering new stuff that it adds, and I look forward to seeing whatever else may get added on in the future. Because the mod is, of course, still very much being developed and worked on, much like Starbound, so there's always going to be something new and cool to explore. But that's going to do it for now, so until the next time, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button, or maybe leave me a comment down below to let me know what your thoughts are, and I will see you all in the next video.